What's up, Buttercup? I'm Pam Barnes, marketing expert.
And I'm Hannah Cox, business strategist.
And this is the Go Getter Gals podcast,
where everyday gals grow together and you'll find resources to help you grow personally and professionally.
Today's podcast is the Go Getter Gals origin story.
Yes, I joined Go Getter Gals back in September of 2025, but Pam, you're the founder. So tell our listeners the story of Go Getter Gals, when and why you started this women's only networking group.
Founder makes that word, man, that gets me every time. I just feel like founder is so important. And to me, Go Getter Gals, you guys are so important to me. And I don't know. I'm always going to have an issue with that word. So let's just go right in and answer the question, because I'm so sorry. I totally sidetracked. This is me, guys. I love just being real and honest and just true and authentic, right? So with Go Getter Gals, I started it because I was part of a group in Tennessee called Beauties in Business. And in this group, I saw women come together. There was like 2,000 members of this group, guys. Talk about intimidation. Like, oh my gosh. And I saw these women come together, and it didn't matter what walk of life they were just women coming together, networking and loving each other. I was like, what is this? This is not high school. This is nothing like I'm used to. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I just loved it. And I created such strong relationships with these women. And I never thought that was possible. And then me and my husband, we decided to move to Dothan, Alabama. Love it here, by the way. But we did because it was the best decision for our family. And I was so excited about it. And then when I got here to Dothan, I started feeling sad, ladies, like down. And I didn't realize that I had missed that human girl-to-girl talk connection until I started talking about Beauties in Business to women local in the community. And before I knew it, I had a post going on Facebook inviting women to come to this networking group. It wasn't even called Go Getter Gals then. I just wanted that connection so bad. And I had a co-founder, which she had to drop out, Miss Jessica, love her. I had Miss Michael come in and Miss Sharonica Chambers. I met her. She is a go-getter gal, guys, for sure. And then I met Miss Hannah. And of course, I met so many other wonderful ladies. Oh, Miss Michelle, she's part of leadership group too. She's so sweet and she's doing big things in her life. And I just realized that I was home again. I found myself again. And we created Grow Through Connection before I met Miss Hannah. And I'll let her tell her story of it. But it was so exciting to have that. And the ladies, we grow together, guys. We encourage each other. We lift each other up when we're down. It's a true place where we can get together and just be our true, authentic selves and not apologize for it.
Right. Well, okay. Rewind though. Who are the ladies that we're attracting in this group? Who is this for?
This is for everyday gals. You just need to be a gal. Now, of course, go-getter gals, we get some ladies that are very much go-getter gals. Hannah, you're one of them. Like we move and we move fast. But we also have ladies like Miss Michelle and Miss Cammie, which is also your friend. Like they don't move as fast, but they're growing tremendously. And they're looking for just that genuine connection and to be able to be with everyday gals and just be an everyday gal.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, okay. Well, we know what Go Getter Gals is. We've heard about the story, but who is Pam? Who are you?
Pam is a gal that loves growth through connection. Guys, I'm going to cry. I love growing the people around me. Like that is my mission, my personal mission. I am a marketer. I've been in business for 6 years. I love helping businesses grow. I'm also a mom of 2, 14-year-old boy that's taller than me. and a 9-year-old girl that thinks she's 30. I love her to pieces. And then I've been married for 16 years. So yeah, that's me. Miss Hannah, do you want to tell us who you are?
Yeah. So I'm a business strategist, and I feel like that's my passion, is helping people get that bird's eye view of their business and their goals, and like turning big visions into tangible actions, and partnering with people and encouraging and holding people accountable to their goals. That's my whole business model. But I'm also a mom, and I have 2 little boys. I have a 3.5-year-old and an 18-month-old boy, and they are my whole world. They're perfect. And I've been married for 5 years, almost 6 years, coming up on 6 years. So yeah, that's me. Those are the things that I feel like are the highlights of who I am. I'm definitely a mom first, and I am a person who is like super passionate about growing people, and especially, I know I'm being a little long-winded right now, but especially when I think about, I'm from the Wiregrass area. This is where I was born and raised, and I've traveled a lot, but I always came back home, and I have such a soft spot for the community, and especially the lower income community. And I just, I want, my goal is to just like make people wealthy, and like help women, but help families create generational wealth in this generation. And so that's my highlight reel, I guess.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
We've talked about what Go Getter Gals is. We talked about who Go Getter Gals is for. We've talked about me and you, but why are we creating a podcast, Pam? Why are we doing this? We already have Go Getter Gals.
Because there are so many other women out there that need what Go Getter Gals represents. And to be able to help the women grow through 3 main growth pillars: business growth, personal growth, and listening to real life stories of everyday women telling their triumphs and their struggles in their everyday lives.
Oh, so you're talking about our episodes. Yeah, so we're
Yes.
going to have those 3 main types of episodes. What does a personal growth episode look like?
We talk about topics like what is our 5-year goal and why is that our 5-year goal? What makes us who we are? Like, who are we to a T? And then, of course, going into what makes us tick. You know what I mean? And what are some of our strengths? And what are some of our weaknesses? And how can we turn some of our weaknesses into strengths? The whole point of personal growth is to help you find yourself. Again, to be able to show up in your world as your true and authentic self and not apologize for it. Because as women, we apologize way too much.
I know I do. Anyway.
You know, we have got to be seen and allow ourselves to be seen. We tend to put our families and, our loved ones ahead of ourselves because we're caregivers, right? But we have to be able to be comfortable holding our own space. And again, not apologize for it. I'm not saying, be extra, but most of the time we're not being extra. We're just being us. And we have been taught by the world around us that that's not okay. We're too much. That's what I was told. Or we're not enough. You know what I mean? And it's like, no. And that's the big purpose of the personal growth, is to help you find yourself.
Right. Well, and I know that I'm really excited about the business episodes. The reason for these business episodes is so that we can help women who are currently business owners or who want to be business owners have the strategy and support on learning how to market themselves well, and learning how to strategize with big transitions or figuring out what to focus on first when it comes to creating or scaling their business. And I'm really excited for those episodes because I feel like it's going to be ideally something that our listeners can consume and walk away with actionable steps that they can immediately implement in their businesses to see results. So,
Yes, that is something that you made for sure certain when it comes to what you wanted to do for the business part of it. And of course, I do marketing, right? So I can talk about marketing all day long, all kinds of different aspects of marketing. I just love that you're going to be able to bring so many years experience of business coaching. I mean, you've helped multi-million dollar companies, right? And I've helped so many different businesses as well grow. So it's just what we're doing is going to be so great. And I'm so excited for the women. I am so excited for you too, Miss Hannah.
Me too. I'm excited for us. And also, you talked about sharing stories for our listeners, and that's going to be in the form of interviews.
Yeah.
So I know that we're going to be interviewing women in business, everyday women with goals, talking about what it means to be a woman on the personal side and the struggles and triumphs of women. And of course, we want to highlight our own Go Getter Gals members. So
Yes.
that is something I'm excited about too.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I cannot say it enough, guys. This is going to be amazing. It's going to be so good.
Right. And so this is the end of this episode, and I want to end it with a question that we intend to ask every single guest that we have on the podcast. I'll start by asking you, Pam, what does legacy mean to you?
So, the people that I grew up loving, Elvis was one of them, and the lead singer of Queen, Freddie Mercury, was another. And the reason why I loved them is because they showed up on stage, right? Like they were performers. But most importantly, they gave, and they gave a lot. Some would say Elvis died from his music because he gave so much. My legacy is growth through connection. I want to leave this world knowing that I helped as many people as I possibly could grow, whether it was growing through connection with me or help them find another connection or help them find themselves to where they could grow into their best selves. Because I walked my life till 30 years old, lost, living a world defined by the world around me. And I don't want that for anyone else. I don't want anyone else living that. I want them to live their true and authentic selves. So that is my legacy. That is what I want to live for.
It's hard to top that.
But Hannah, you have a really good one too. And I want you to share what your legacy is and what it means, what legacy means to you.
As I said earlier that I have a really big passion and a drive and like a personal mission to try and make the Wiregrass a wealthier place. I feel like my legacy is really tied to my own family. So when I think about legacy and what it means to me, I'm really only thinking about my children and how much I want to leave my legacy through having these amazing humans who go off to do amazing things as well. And it's kind of that it's very similar to yours in the sense of you help others, and it just kind of compounds. And I'm just like, well, I want to raise these amazing humans who are compassionate and intelligent and well-traveled and just the best of the best type of humans. And if my son grows up and cures cancer, amazing. But honestly, my legacy just lives with them. I just want to see my children grow up to be amazing and have children and get to, I don't know, legacy to me is all about lineage and like my family. Even though I do have big goals for myself. I don't know. I just connect legacy with lineage.
That's beautiful. See, everybody defines legacy differently. I was raised by a mom that gave to everyone. So that's kind of where I got that. So yeah, it's how is this gonna be so good? I know I'm just getting so excited about it, guys. I'm gonna start crying. I think it's beautiful, and I cannot wait to see and hear, to see all these other women, and then to hear their legacies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's gonna be. I'm excited for that too, because every person that we interview, we're gonna be asking that question, and I feel like, when you put those all together, I'm just interested to see the spectrum of answers of like what legacy means to each person. So I'm really excited about that too.
Yes. So we have come to an end. We will let you know that all info of this episode can be found in the show notes. Make sure to go like and follow us on Facebook and Instagram, guys, because we're getting big, as well as visit our website, go-gettergals.com, to see every episode. And we will see you soon.